Hi Virgo, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself and within your journey, because we all start from a blank canvas. If you would like a personal message, personal reading, all of that information is in the description box. There's 2 options. And if you would like to be notified of future readings or future messages, click that notification bell. That leads me straight to saying there's no rules to my readings, so there never really is. They're all timeless, so you can watch this even if you're not that sign or whenever it finds you. What I started drawing for you was a hyena or some sort of cat. The face looks like an alien, and one of those masks that you wear that only cover your eyes or like your upper face. The cat appears to be holding something. So the cat is holding their tail or somebody else's tail in its hands. I kept hearing the phrase chasing your tail. I'm seeing that as doing the same thing but not getting anywhere. You were constantly going in circles until you took your tail off, so that put an end to it. You know how dogs or cats circle around and it gives the illusion that you're doing something, but you're actually doing the same thing. I'm also seeing you're preventing others from chasing you as well. There's also significance around someone coming up behind you or doing something behind your back. Your tail's in the front, so you can look out for any suspicious activity. That's what that symbolizes. The mask is protection, and it's like you're keeping the bait where you can see it. It won't happen behind you anymore. You're going to see it. I'm seeing the mask thing again, and then the 8 of Swords. She's wearing a literal blindfold. I also just heard blind spot. You had a blind spot, except the mask the cat is wearing has tiny holes to see out of. So you see something coming now. You're just watching and waiting. Heavy emphasis on blind spot, not being able to see in a particular spot. Things can happen really fast behind you in the blink of an eye, like that, or in the snap of your fingers. Someone can slip past you, steal from you, take something, etc. Just watch. I'm not saying that's actually going to happen, I'm just giving examples of how quick things happen. People even say that with their children, like keep your children safe, keep an eye on them when you're out, because in the blink of an eye, people are that weird, people are that fast. Of course, that's just the example, but you get the drift. Lastly, I felt drawn to draw something else, and I got a chest. Yeah, chest, not chest, chest. Something that's being forced open, like forcing open a chest that's locked or ripping apart. And I was also getting wood that's already been glued. Heavy resistance here. It's like you're not getting in. No trespass. And that also applies to you, Virgo. Your body, perhaps, your temple. You're just not letting them in. And the drawing mostly looks like something has been glued together or glued shut. And I'm definitely seeing the tail as bait. Something that draws them in. Something that you know people want, but it was behind you. And it's like someone's going to pull on the bait or pull on the tail, but this time you see it. You catch someone doing something. You see the whole thing. You no longer have a blind spot. I'm also seeing you see from all these different directions, like even your third eye. And cats are a really good omen with spirituality too. It's like watching and waiting. And I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands right now. You know how there's that black cat in the front of her? In the front? Not in the back, in the front. Something about directly seeing something. Oops. Let's see. We have the Emperor. I'm seeing on guard, like that's the first thing I got, like watchdog. Just waiting. Guarding. I'm also getting guarding something with your life. I'm even really drawn to this right now. Looks like the Ankh symbol. Key to life, key to this, key to the chest. I was getting something being like pulled apart that's not supposed to be opened. It's like no access. So something's being guarded, you're guarding something. Then you have the Two of Swords, which is like the Eight of Swords, except you're not trapped. There's still a blindfold, but she can still sense a threat. She can still sense anything that's coming towards her. It's like you feel something's coming. It's almost like the third eye opening, or your intuition, like with the cat. Your intuition is on point. I feel like too, your intuition had to improve because you have something to protect. Something that's very valuable or something like that. I'm also picturing someone like holding something behind their back. You know, some people do that to hide it. Like, I don't have anything behind my back. That's what the tail is, what you were doing with that. The Hermit. I'm getting something is hidden, hiding it, so no one sees it. I also just got hidden in plain sight. I'm also seeing with the Two of Swords, two directions. Oh my god. I literally mentioned it too. Queen of Wands. The cat. Something is in front of you. I'm also saying you need to look at something closely with the Hermit, because the Hermit's all about like finding information. What don't you see yet? What do you have to look for? So like what you need to look for is right in front of you. It's right in front of you, but you were just blind to it. So I'm seeing something is more obvious than you think. Someone is being more obvious than you think. You just need to pay attention. I did a reading one time where I said listen to your pets. They know before you do. They know someone's character before you do. I'm seeing this in a similar way, except with someone's cat. If your cat doesn't like somebody... Ooh, this came out first. And King of Cups. And then Page of Wands. I'm getting with the Two of Cups right now, like trading. I'll give you this if you give me that. I'm getting there's trust here. And I'm also seeing with, it's like guarding here, guarding one's emotions. So remember I said like not letting someone in? I was seeing that with you too, Virgo, like not letting them into your temple, into your space, not letting them in emotionally. I'm saying definitely get to know someone first before you let them in emotionally, before you let the cat out of the bag, before you tell just everything or all of your business. Make sure you're on the same page. I'm also getting like someone's gonna be prying you open for information, even private information. They just want to know a lot about you right off the bat, and you're like, wait, what? Page of Wands. It's like someone's prying something open or trying to pry you open and you're not budging. And you're gonna be seeing something that you didn't before. I'm straight up seeing too, like something that was done behind your back will eventually come to light. So even with the Hermit, like there's a little light in there, not the entire, not the entire sun, not the entire truth. You have renewal. It literally said it's the sunlight, not the entire sun. I'm reading with renewal, something's like gonna bounce back, something's gonna be confirmed to you. It's like you put something out as bait to see what would happen, or maybe see if they'd tell someone else. Yes, to see if they'd talk. And they did. Something was confirmed to you. And also here with the chakras, getting like your third eye chakra is on point. Or your third eye chakra is very balanced. And I'm picturing like vision over here, an eye over here, an eye over here, and I just got eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. Doesn't that mean I'll help you if you help me? Feels very weird though. But yeah. I'm gonna get a Bob Ross card for this art channeled message. It's like a blind spot. Check your blind spots. Check where you're not looking. There's a lot of emphasis on like right in front of you. Something is right in front of you. I'm also getting like, don't hide something in plain sight. If it's, whether it's money, something you don't want anyone to see, guard that with your life. And don't tell somebody where something is, no matter how close you think people are. And I'm specifically saying too, this isn't a literal object, like someone's trying to pry you open. Get to like what your secrets are, what you have to say, what your thoughts are. Just wanting to know everything way too soon. That was weird. Trees cover up a multitude of sins. It's like hidden in the trees. It's like trees cover up a multitude of sins. So it's like sins are being covered up. Motives are being covered up. Something is being hidden from you. And it's like maybe something that's sinful. I'm also getting with the trees, like growing past something. Someone is still stuck in their ways. They're not gonna grow from this. Ooh, and then we have king here. This is the only king we have here. So yes, yeah, definitely trying to pry something open, but it's because it's for not the greater good. Then we have, every painting is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. Everybody is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. I was getting, not everyone's going to be the same. Not everyone's going to be what you paint them to be. Not everyone is who they say they are. So just make sure you always peep that. Okay, Virgo. That's the end of your channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. And there's a lot of resistance here. Beware of anyone trying to pry you open or knowing your blind spots. I'm saying like knowing your blind spots, knowing what makes you tick. This could be someone that's close to you, or I'm getting too like this is someone that mirrors you. They're very different from you, but they sort of act the same, or they try to be what you want just to get closer to you. So many things, so much going on here. Okay, guys. Bye.